Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Now, I know it's Tuesday and I don't usually post on Tuesdays, but I have some exciting news. I have an exciting live trade that I want to share with you. So instead of sitting on my couch and watching Netflix, why not pump out another video for you? 2021, I'm going to go ahead and grind for the YouTube channel, try to continue the growth that we've been seeing. So I'm just going to go ahead and post a video. Maybe I'll try to do daily uploads. We will see, but hopefully you guys enjoy this one. In today's video, we're going to recap my live trades on GME and Netflix. Now, if you're not in the Discord chat, then you're probably not aware, but I've been starting to live trade with the Discord chat. So I'm in a voice channel every single morning from 9:25 to just around 11, maybe 12 o'clock, depending on how the market is, talking to them live, sharing my trades live, talking to them when I get in the trade, when I get out of the trade, and talking to the group while I'm in the trade, going through my mindset, when I'm going to hold it to, where I might take my profits, everything live with the chat. Now, my plan for the YouTube channel is to screen record those trades and then recap them here on the YouTube channel for you guys to learn from them and to see my performance with these trades. I would really love to see some of you guys out there that watch my videos in the Discord chat and trade with me live along with the other traders, over 1,300 people in there talking on a daily basis. And to make the offer a little bit more sweet, I'm going to give you a small discount that I'll post the details down in the description below. So enough about that. We're going to go over my GME calls, my Netflix calls, all live. I'm going to recap them for you in today's video. If you enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for some future recaps on my live trades, and press the bell notification so you know every single time that I post on the channel. All right, guys, so as I said, GME, Netflix, we're going to go ahead and go over those two trades. I also traded Microsoft today, but I did not get a screen recording of that. I did talk about it live with the chat. I'll go ahead and show you guys my P&L for the day after I recap these trades. But let's go ahead, jump into the computer, get the live recording up, and go over everything that I did today on these trades. And by the way, I will share with you my P&L on the Roku put that I just recently bought. Obviously, today was not a great day for it, but the long-term portfolio was actually green today, regardless of that loss, which is sort of the plan that I had coming into this. So I will share with you that as well. All right, so we have the charts pulled up. This is a recording of my live trade from today. We have Netflix in the bottom right. That's the first one we're going to be looking at. I have Microsoft here. I have GameStop in the top left, and then I have the NASDAQ on the top right. I sort of set this trading setup a little bit better for recording these trades. On the left side, you'll see my active trader. On the bottom left, you'll see the options chain. So here is everything that I'm looking at during the day. Hopefully this is a good setup for you guys to see on YouTube. If it's a little small, let me know down in the comments below. I'll try to adjust the resolution a little bit more so you can really see these trades. But starting off, what I'm looking at here is Netflix. Now, obviously it's paused right now, but I'm going to start this. We're looking at Netflix. I'm looking at this breakout here. Obviously, Netflix has earnings today, which I already reported. They were great earnings. Congrats to anyone that's holding. It beat the expected move, so there won't be much implied volatility crush on those calls. But let's go ahead and start this live trading. On the top left, I have a Netflix 510 January 22nd call. It's already loaded in the active trader, so all I have to do is press buy ask and sell the bid to get in and out of this position. And obviously, I have the options chain down on the bottom, just looking at some other contracts. So playing this here, you can see Netflix is moving. What I'm watching is this 506 break. This was a previous resistance level. It sort of bounced into it. It sort of rejected it. You can see this pretty bearish wick right here. It's coming down a little bit more, and just I'm watching this with the NASDAQ. So I'm watching the NASDAQ sort of slow down a little bit, and I'm watching Netflix try to hold this 9 EMA. Now, you'll see that Netflix is holding the 9 EMA. It's starting to push up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead quickly and move my mouse over to buy the ask, and you'll see my order come in right here on the bottom right. So my order just went in on Netflix, and once it goes away is when I got filled. So right there, I got filled on Netflix, and on here you can see my P&L is starting to populate. So I'm in this, I'm in Netflix, I'm in profit, but what you'll notice, I'll pause this for a second. What you'll notice in a second is on NASDAQ, you'll see a really strong flush to the downside. Now that strong flush on NASDAQ scared me out of this position. I would have probably taken some profit on this Netflix trade, but when I saw that really strong flush to the downside on NASDAQ, I got out of this position extremely quick, and I took a $20 loser. So you'll see in a second, if you watch the top right here, you'll see NASDAQ do a really strong flush to the downside, and that's when I just took my loss on Netflix. I did not want to get caught in a large downfall. So here's NASDAQ. It's moving lower, and that's me right there putting in my sell order, and I went ahead and I took a $20 loser on Netflix. Now, a few minutes after, Netflix did move up to around 509, but after that, it did roll over pretty hard. So I could have probably got some profits out of this, but this NASDAQ tank right here on this 1 minute candle scared me out of it. I thought that the NASDAQ may turn over there, so I did get out of that for a small loser. So we'll pick up the video here, and what you'll see on this top left, you'll see me press the link on the top left, and you'll see me change my contracts to GME. So on the top left right here in this chart, you'll see GME is starting to push up to this 4250. And right now I'm changing my link to red, which instantly gets me into the January 22nd $41 calls on GME. So I'm watching that contract. I'm watching the $41 calls right now, and I'm looking to see if we can get some type of movement to the upside. So what you'll notice on the left here is that I'm going to open up the GME options chain, and I'm going to look for a little bit further out of the money call. I didn't have much buying power left on the day, and I was looking for something a little bit cheaper. I didn't want to risk too much coming into this potential breakout on GME. So you'll see I'll go over to the $50 calls. I'll right click on it, send to, and I actually sent it to red. So that's sort of the setup that I have. So you'll see on the top left, it actually populates that GME $50 call. And now I'm ready to just press buy ask or sell bid right when I want to get into this. Now this is the current trading setup that I'm using. If you want to check out how I'm using this setup, there's going to be a video. I'll post it on the top right of this video. I'll also post it in the description below, reviewing my trading setup. So now let's go ahead and go live. You can look at GME here. You'll see that it's pushing up to this 4250 level, and that's an important level that I'm watching. So we had a little bit of a top here at 4250, pre-market resistance, and my thought process is that if we can break through that 4250 with some volume, that we may be able to see some type of push. We know that the short sellers have been, getting killed on this position, on this stock, and we might be able to see another short squeeze. So I'm getting ready. I'm watching 4250, and I already have my $50 calls ready to go. All I have to do is press buy ask. So you can see I moved my cursor over to buy ask, and all I'm doing now is I'm waiting for this move to sort of get some momentum, get some strength. So you'll see in a second, I'll get into this position right after we break past this 4250. So GME is picking up here, the volume's picking up, and you'll see that green icon show up when I get my order placed right there. Order placed, got filled, GME, $50 calls, January 22nd. So I'm in these calls right here. We had a really strong break to the upside. That short squeeze is happening. Everyone that shorted the stock in the morning is definitely losing on their positions, and it's causing the stock to explode to the upside. So you'll see we continue to move higher. We're up 6% right now, up $27. We're quickly in the profit on this one. We continue to break higher. 43.57 was the all-time high. That's why I have that marked out there. And you can see we broke right through that 43.57, all-time highs on GME. I'm up 16%. These contracts are obviously moving quick. I'm in at a price of $3.40. And right now the contracts are trading right around $4. So I'm up 16%, up $50. And I'm just watching this. I'm watching to see how the next 1 minute candle forms. So we had a small rejection off the all-time highs, but then we quickly came back and broke through that. It definitely seems like the momentum is still there on GME, and I'm definitely going to still hold this and wait for a small pullback to go ahead and take my profits. This was always going to be a scalp. This was not going to be some kind of long trade, and I just wanted to get in and out with some quick profits. So you can see GME is continuing to move higher. We're up about 25% on these calls, up about $82. And what I'm looking for is any type of sign of weakness. That's my signal to go ahead and get out of this trade. Obviously, a really quick move to the upside. Obviously, nothing that's going to hold up for a long amount of time. And you just have to learn to take these profits when you have them. So up 33%, $110. Only got in this with small size. Obviously, if I took a bigger position here, it would be a really nice winner. But you can see I'm up about 30% right now. And I'm just looking to see when there's some type of momentum loss. So right now, you still see really strong support. 4 green candles in a row, no sign of weakness. But right here on these next two candles, you'll start to see a little bit of weakness. So fast forwarding it a little bit, you'll see that we had a 1 minute red candle followed by another one. It's almost totally engulfing. And at this point, I was talking to the chat and saying that if we broke below $44 a share, I would go ahead, get out, and take my profits on this quick trade. So I'm watching this, seeing if we had any type of flush to the downside. Right there is my signal. I sent in the sell order, and then I got filled right there. So we took a nice $95 profit on that trade. Really nice trade. Quick move to the upside, breaking this pre-market high, taking that quick scalp, taking those profits, not getting stuck in any type of long trade. And then on the right side, you can see that the NASDAQ is sort of selling off, and I think that definitely caused some resistance and a little bit of weakness here on GME as well. So quick update on the Roku position. I am up $70 on the day, so just about flat. But you can see we had some nice winners. We had APHA, UAVS, 2 small caps that I recently purchased, one for weed stocks, one for that drone industry if it starts to pick up. But if I go to the top losers, you will see the Roku put down $366, 84%. So definitely a big loser there. Only put in a small amount, knowing that the position sizing was most important for the long term. We still came out positive on the day. And from this point, it's really only up for the long-term portfolio. So I can lose a total of $68 more, or I can gain some more back if Roku starts to slip a little bit. But we were able to weather that loss today. The long-term did its job. It was well diversified. So I am happy to see how that position sizing worked out and how that whole trade plan worked out. Now, ideally, I would have liked to see the Roku put work out, but that would have meant that a lot of my tech stocks in the long-term portfolio would have sold off as well. So overall, really not too concerned with how this worked out, but I did want to share with you an update on that and be fully transparent for you guys here on the channel. So on Netflix, I definitely could have been a little bit more patient, but once I saw that quick rug pull on the NASDAQ, I wanted to get out of it. I was in a little bit larger of a position, and I did not want to get stuck in that trade. I am happy with taking a small loss of $20 on that particular trade. As for GME, it was a nice breakout trade. I got in at a good entry with that active trader, got out at a good time as well as GME started to sell off later in the day. A little bit over a 30% gain on that trade. Monetary value wasn't huge, about $110 on the day, but really small wins is what I'm focusing on. I'm here to really be in the long haul. I'm trying to really preserve my capital in this account and just grow it over time. Before entering both of those trades, I was in the voice channel letting the members know that I was preparing to enter these trades, and I really think that this is helping some of the members in that Discord chat know what I'm looking at and potentially, letting you guys get into some trades that I'm watching as well. If you enjoyed these live recaps, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to let me know by smashing that like button. I really want to continue to post these live recaps. I'm going to do it every single time that I find some good trades out there. Winner or losers, I'm going to post everything that I've been trading with these live recaps. If you are enjoying them, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for some future videos, press the bell notification so you know every single time that I post one of these, and I really hope to see you guys in some future videos. Peace.